Hi, my name is Matthew. I own a smart home company called Blackbird Home Tech, and today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a door open reminder in Home Assistant. This is good for any exterior doors or refrigerator doors, any doors you're worried that you might leave open. I have this set up on all of my exterior doors, mainly because my home is so automated that whenever I leave the house, I don't turn off any lights. They turn off automatically. I don't have to set my alarm. It's automatic. I don't have to lock my door. It's automatic. So I like knowing that I can just leave the house at any time. And as long as I shut the door behind me, that's the only thing I have to worry about. But with this automation, even if I screw that up, I'm still covered because it will text me and remind me that I left the door open. The way it works is it will sense that if the door was left open for 5 minutes, it will text me at that point, at the 5-minute mark, and it will keep texting me every 5 minutes until the door eventually closes. And one cool thing about this automation, so I'm going to be using the SimpliSafe sensor. This sensor I had long before I had a smart home, so this automation actually cost me absolutely nothing. So that's kind of cool. If you have an alarm that integrates into SimpliSafe, feel free to use their sensors. Now, if you want to do your refrigerator, your alarm probably isn't on your refrigerator. You're going to have to buy one. One thing you're going to want to know about buying these sensors, that they're usually Z-Wave or Zigbee. If you're used to Wi-Fi smart home stuff, you're not going to find battery sensors like this in Wi-Fi. So you're going to need a Z-Wave or Zigbee controller plugged into your Home Assistant or some sort of hub that can control it. I have a Sonoff Zigbee controller USB stick in my Home Assistant right now, so that's going to be controlling. Well, it's not going to be controlling this. SimpliSafe is going to be controlling this. So, yeah, never mind about that. We're not going to be using Zigbee in this video, but you might need it to do a refrigerator or to do your door if you don't already have an alarm sensor. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go to Settings, Automations, Create Automation, Create New Automation. We're going to add a trigger. It's going to be an entity, state of the entity. The specific entity is called side door entry. I'm going to select that one, and we're going to go to open for 5 minutes. X out of that. Let's confirm when side door entry door changes to open for 5 minutes. Looks good. No need for a condition. We're going to go straight to action. We're going to add an action. We're going to search for a repeat. We're going to choose repeat while, so we can specify while the door stays open. We want this action to repeat. Oh, not a condition. Don't need a condition. Or is it? Oh, while condition. That's true. I'm sorry. It's the while condition, not the condition. Okay. So we're going to add a while condition, and then we're going to go the entity, state of entity again, specify the entity again, side door. Side door entry, state, open. No need to put in any time. X out of that. If side door entry is open, looks good. Repeat until side door entry, while if side door entry is open, looks good. Going to add an action, and this is where we want to get notified. We want to get a notification to our phone. Now we've got a few options here. The top one, that will send a notification to all of our devices. Or if we don't want to go to all of our devices, we have our specific devices down here. So if I wanted to specify, just send it to my 14 Pro, I can send it to just one. You can also send it to Home Assistant notifications, then it'll show up down here. That's not very helpful for us. Now there's one other one, Send a notification message to selected targets. Now this is supposed to be able to send it to a person, like all devices of a person. You don't have to send it to all the devices that you've got, and you don't want to send it to one or two specific devices. You want to just send it to all devices of a specific person. Unfortunately, I can't get this one to work. So if you feel free to try it. If you want to select it, you're supposed to be able to go to target down here and type in person dot, and there's me. So it's supposed to send it to me if I do this, but for some reason, for right now at the making of this video, it's not working for me. If you want to try it, feel free. Hopefully it works for you. Let me delete that. Add an action, notify. But for me, I really want to know if I accidentally leave my door open, so I just want it to go to all devices. So I'm going to choose the top one. Just going to send it to every device I've got that has messages, push notifications set up on the device, allowing Home Assistant to send it notifications. Let's specify the message. Side door is open. Okay, looks good. So repeat an action if side door entry is open. Send a notification. Lastly, we're going to add one more action, and it's going to be a repeat. I'm going to search repeat. Repeat until. No, I'm sorry, it's not going to be repeat. I'm sorry, it's delay. Repeat was the first one. D-E-L-A-Y. We're going to do a delay, wait for a certain time to pass, and we're going to go 5 minutes. Exit out of that. Just to confirm, when side door entry door changes to open for 5 minutes, then repeat while one condition matches. If side door entry is open, then send notification. And then after that, delay for 5 minutes, and then go to the beginning. Now, if you've closed the door in the next 5 minutes, when we go to the beginning, it'll ask, is the side door open? It'll say no, and it won't send you a message. But if you haven't closed the door, after the delay, it will go back to the beginning, because this is a repeating automation or action. Yeah, repeating action. It will continue sending you notifications indefinitely until you eventually close the door. So what we're going to do, that all looks good. We're going to save it. We're going to call it side door reminder. Okay. And now let's test it out. I've got my entry door sensor here. Instead of just leaving my door open for 5 minutes, decided to just take it down, and we can test it out that way. We've got a phone here that we can use. Let's set up a stopwatch. Let's see. Do the notification, the sensor, so you can see it. So all right, and we'll keep this open too. So okay, let's start the clock and open the door. Ooh. Ooh. All right, let's see if this works. All right, that worked. Now you might have noticed that it didn't happen exactly at the 5 minute mark, and that might seem weird to you because, well, usually computer systems are very exact and perfect. The reason that is because SimpliSafe only updates data to Home Assistant every 30 seconds, so it might be up to 30 seconds before Home Assistant even knows that the door was open. So what we're going to do is just to make sure this automation's really super perfect, we're going to wait until the 10 minute mark and make sure that it notifies us again. because we don't want to just be notified once. We want to be notified repeatedly. At least I do. So let's wait and we'll come back at the 10-minute mark. All right, we got our second notification. That one was more of an exact 5 minutes because it started counting from the first notification rather than when it sensed the door was open. But for our last test, we are going to close the door and make sure it does not send us a notification at the 15-minute mark. So check back in with you then. Okay, there we go. We made it well past another 5 minutes. Because the door has been closed, we were not sent another notification. So this automation is good to go. If you passed all 3 of these tests, you're good to go too. And if you need any help with your smart home at all, feel free to contact me. I'm available for hire and I can help. So appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.